get back and go out to play at the Phillies versus the Arizona DiamondBacks. The Phillies took game 1 yesterday, 7-5. And the Diamondbacks comes to this game 28-32 on the season, and the Phillies going to get 29-29 on the season, so we get a double. So Diamondbacks get Dennis Page, Joshua Red, Christian Walker, David Chin, Ellington, Judith DePardino, Jake Hager, and Jose Herrera. And tonight, we don't have David Gordon batting tonight or Garrett Stones. So, the pitcher for the Phillies today, we have Zach Wheeler. And the pitcher today for the Diamondbacks, we have Madison, Montgomery. So, So I don't think the rest of them is bad for the Braves. I mean for the Diamondbacks. No Diamondback Bears on base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Then we got a pitch coming up for Dalton, and that's strike 1 is on 1. Then we got another pitch coming up for Dalton, and that is strike 2. That's on 1-2. Going right here. Apple here today. Then we got another pitch coming up for Dalton. And that catch caught that one, that's a ball, that's a 1-2. And buy something out today, guys. So I got to buy some jersey back home again. And that we got another pitch coming for Dalton. And that's a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. And then we got the business of Dalton, right? And that catch is good. That is strike 3. And the Dalton credential is out. The Phillies are wearing the alternate 1 jerseys. I love when they wear these ones. So coming up the bat next for the Diamondbacks, we have Pavin Smith coming to the bat for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks plays on base, 1 out. Top of the first, here we go. That way the pitch of Pavin. I catch a call that. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. That way to do another pitch up for Pavin. The catch call that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And that way I got another pitch coming up for Pavin. And that is a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And I got another pitch for Pavin. That's strike 1. That's a 2-1. That way I got another pitch coming up for Pavin. He swings to that one. That is a foul ball. That's 2-2. And so we got another pitch coming up for Pavin. And that is strike 3. And Pavin Smith is out. The pitcher started off on a good foot now. So coming up next to bat for the Diamondbacks, we got Josh Rojas coming up to bat for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks plays on base, 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. So we only got a pitch coming up for Josh. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. That's on 1. that we got nothing coming up for Josh, right? And they'll catch it good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And then we got nothing coming up for Josh. And that's a ball. And I catch call that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And the Reds lost barely, but Reds left too many people on bases. Oh yeah, that's why Jay. You left too many people on bases, Jay. Your team did, and then you tried to do over to the time, and that's 3 outs for the Diamondbacks. So we have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen, and we on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the first. See, that's the one thing. The same thing with my Phillies too, Jay. We always be leaving people on bases, and that be sometimes we be doing that too. And I be like, why are we doing it? And then that's how it turns. We always be over because we always be doing it. And you left 12 on base. Jay, your team, the Mariners left 12 people on base. Oh, that's bad. That's bad because I can only 12 people on base. And thanks Jake for giving me the one line. Shout out to Jake from Life and Sport with Jake for giving me the one like, y'all. And he's the one viewing the stream, so that's another good thing. Yeah, but if you missed it, Jay, my Phillies won yesterday. My Phillies won on Friday night, 7-5. We took the game 1 from the Diamondbacks, so now this is game 2. So we get take game 2 from the Diamondbacks, so that we get our 9th consecutive win. We gotta get our 9th consecutive win today, because we're on an 8-game winning streak. Jake, we're on an 8-game winning streak as of right now. Because since we won yesterday, we're on an 8-game winning streak. If we won today, we're gonna be on a 9-game winning streak. And you know that's gonna say a whole lot. It was a big game, but we lost 4-3. Who we y'all playing? Jake, who the Mariners playing yesterday? Who were the Mariners playing yesterday, Jay? That y'all lost to? So Casper is on this is pretty on. We got Casper, Reese House, and Vice House, Nick Cassiano, JT, Ellen Boone, Adu Matt Vernon, and Bryson Stein. The Red Sox are home in Seattle. The Boston Red Sox? Oh, boy. Boston Red Sox. Then we have Casper coming to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies race on base. 0 out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Medicine. Ron Gurner got a pitch coming from Chicago. Randy Catch good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Mason. Ron Gurner got another pitch coming from Chicago. Randy Catch good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. You lost to the Boston Red Sox. And Jake, your team lost them. That's terrible. And Mason Ron Gurner got a pitch coming for Cal. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. And it's a 2-1. Y'all lost your home ballpark? That is terrible. And Mason from Ghana got another pitch coming for you, Cal swings that one. That's another foul ball in his 2-2. Now both gave up the game. It was tied 2-2 to the 7th, and then they scored two in the 7th. It was game over. Wow, they don't score 2 runs, and then the game was over. By the 9th inning, it was over. Oh, that's not good. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming to Cal. So we did that one. And that is strike 3. And Cal Slover is out. I know the Phillies bought me stress sometimes too, but but we're on a winning streak. And people out there thinking the Phillies, and I'm gonna keep the winning streak going. And they thinking that we gonna keep the winning streak going, like we can't be keeping this hot like this. I don't know, but we can. So we have Reese Hoskins coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies base on base. One out, bottom of the first. Here we go. And Mason Van Gunner got a pitch going to be Reese with that one. That goes right into the dirt. And Reese Hoskins, that's a base hit. And Reese Hoskins, well, no, the ball was still out of play. And Reese Hoskins go for extra innings and will stop at second base. And Reese Hoskins will stop at second base. And the Diamondbacks, outfielder couldn't get the ball back in play. And you made Reese Hoskins get extra innings, extra bases. So now he just stops at second base. Like, that's bad. MVP, MVP, Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation. Three-time MVP Barcelona coming to bat for the Phillies. We got one free play on second base, one out, five on the first. Here we go. And Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming for reverse. Get ready for him. And the catcher go down. That's a strike one. That's on one. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming reverse. Get ready. Right, the catcher's go. That's strike two. That's on 1-2. Come on, boys, get it together, man. Gotta hit a home run today. You got on base yesterday, you scored one. Now you need to hit a home run. Now you need to hit a home run right at this ballpark. What you got done? And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming for you, boys. First swings at that one. Try to run that one. And Vice is out. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Yeah, that's okay then. That's a bad one for the Harvard Nation. Vice ain't mad at me about it. He's like, come on. He's like, he's shouting in disgust. I feel you, Bryce. I feel you, man. Bryce is still talking, yo. Yo, he's still talking. Bryce getting pissed. I don't know what Bryce is saying. I like the reaction when Bryce get mad because, it shows that, it shows, man. Should've done, you make himself feel like I should have done better. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming up to bat for the Phillies. We have one free player on third base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Mason Montgomery to a pitch up for Nick. Right, the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And by the way, we saw the bases at third base. And Mason Montgomery got no pitch coming for Nick. And Nick swings at that one. Right into the dirt. Come on. And Reese Hoskins advances to the home plate and scores a run. And Nick Castellanos advances to first base. So the score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And the Phillies have taken the lead in the bottom of the ninth. And now it's 1-0. And now it's 1-0 Phillies. Again, you Diamondbacks are terrible. The outfielders are terrible. Hey, what is up with this? This was like last night over here. And we got this on baseball on a Saturday, y'all, at noon. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Reader coming to bat for the Phillies. One Philly player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming up for JT. The catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming up for JT. Right into the catcher's glove. And the catcher's glove. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming for JT. Swings at that one. That's high in the air. Okay, set. And they caught that one. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And that is the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Diamondbacks turn up the bat. The Diamondbacks turn up the bat. Let's see the Diamondbacks can do with their turn up the bat at the top of the second. And it's 1-0 Phillies. And it's also the post-game concert after the game today. So if you're going to the Phillies game today, got the Phillies game today, there's a post-game concert right at the game. So your game ticket will be your ticket to the post-game concert. So that's an exciting thing for everyone. That's exciting. So that's a little treat for all the Philly fans. When the game's over, you get a concert right after. It's still 1-0 Phillies, so it's like the Diamondbacks are just terrible right now. The Diamondbacks are trying to get the 33 loss. That's what they're trying. They're trying to go. They're trying to go down 28 and 33 on the season. They're trying to go there. Cause they just trying to make the Phillies get their 30th win, so we can be 30 and 29 on the season. That's what they're trying to do. They just Okay, the Washington Nationals on July 5th, 6 and 7. Let's see at home. That's gonna be something. If we're gonna go to the Washington, DC, then that's gonna be warm, man. Okay, Zachary is back at the pitch now. And Kristen Walker coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks face on base, 0 outs. Top of the second, here we go. Zachary do a pitch up to Kristen. And that's a strike one, that's on one. No swing in the midst, that's strike one, that's on one. Zachary got another pitch coming up for Kristen. Launches that one. Right now catches go. That's a ball, that's a 1-1. And then we got the pitch coming up for Kristen. Right now catches go. And that is a strike two. That's a 1-2. And Kristen, okay, it's not so good tonight. Not good this afternoon right here. Okay. And that we got another pitch coming up for Kristen. And that is strike three. And Kristen Walker is out. I'm talking about it on this side right here because it's back on one side. So, Coming up next to bat for the Diamondbacks, we had D. Coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondback plays on base. 1 out, top of second, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming up for Dave. Right now, catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for Dave. Right into the dirt. And that's a ball. And that's a ball. And that's a ball too. And that's a 2-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for Dave. Launches that one. And he swings at that one. That's high back there. Oh, and it hits the wall. And that's the base hit. And then, Masteryhi will advance the first base. Newman couldn't catch that. Like, how did Newman let that hit the back wall and then they couldn't get there? Dude, right there. Comes up next, the bat for the Diamondbacks. We have LK Thomas coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks. We have one Diamondback player on second base. One out. Top of second. Here we go. They will take the base to second base. Exactly. We got a base coming by LK. Right there, catch is gone. And that is strike one. That's on one. Exactly. We got another base coming up by LK. And that catch is gone. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Exactly. We got another base coming by LK. And that catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. So we got my face coming up. Okay, right, that catch is gone. That is strike 2. That's a 2-2. So we got my face coming up. Okay, so that one. And the dude caught that one. And okay, Thomas is out. So comes up next to bat for the Diamondbacks. We got Guerrero for the Damo. Coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks. We have one Diamond player on second base. 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming up again. He swings at that one. And that is a foul ball. And that's on one. Is that we got another pitch coming over here though? And I catch got that one. And that is swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's on 1-2. Then we got another pitch coming over here though. Watch that. Find that catch is gone. And that is the 3 outs for the Diamondbacks. So the score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. We're moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can do it. It was their turn at the bat at the bottom of the second. And it's still 1-0 Phillies. Shout out to the one person watching CJ for the one right. Y'all got some apple here today. Apple here today. 750, so we're higher than all the other ones. That right there. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Wong coming up the bat for the Phillies. No free birds on base, 0 outs. Bottom of the second, here we go. Facing one gunner, got a face coming for Allen. Catcher caught that one. That's a ball, that's a 1-0. Facing one gunner, got a face coming for Allen. Get ready. Right, the catcher's gun. That's a ball 2, that's a 2-0. Yeah, this is gonna got no pitch coming from Allen, right, and he swings at that one. And that's swing and a miss, and that's strike 1, that's a 2-1. And Mason McGonagall got no pitch coming from Allen, get ready. Right, the catcher's gun. That's a ball 3, that's a 3-1. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming in. Alright, so we have another swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's a 3-2. That's a 4 count. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming in. He swings that one. Get that, come on, Allen. Run. And that ball is out. And up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Adu Herrera coming up the bat for the Phillies. No free birds on base. 1 out. Bottom of the second, here we go. And Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming from Adu, get ready. Right, the captain's gun. That's a ball, that's a 1-0. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming through right in the catcher's gun. That's a ball 2, that's a 2-0. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming through right in the catcher's gun. That is strike 1, that's a 2-1. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming through, swing at that one. And that is a foul ball. And it's still 2-2. It's 2-2. The fan stays got cake cut to tip bag. And basically we're gonna do a picture of the Joey's with that one. Oh, the catcher couldn't pick up that baseball. And that's a base hit. And I do, however, base is the first base. As it goes today, don't kick out there, you don't win. That's a new one we got on base. And that's a good thing. The Jazz runs gonna pick up that baseball. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Matt Beard. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got 1 free bird on first base, 1 out. Bottom of the second, here we go. Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming for you, when the catcher go. That's strike 1, that's on 1. And Mason Montgomery got no pitch coming for you, right in the catcher go. That is strike 2, that's on 2. And Mason Montgomery got no pitch coming for you. I'm going to do a picture with two. You can see wallet to make sure that I do ready to get off the first base bag. Pick up attempt number 1 at first base. And basically we're going to get the pitch coming for you. We make it ready. Run the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And basically we're going to get the pitch coming for you. Ready. Swing that one. Ready to do. Come on, new. Oh! Well, that ball was out of the point. He was just put the brakes. He was about to run the second. He put off the brakes. So Rabin, the base is the first base, and the dude Herrera is out. Coming up next, the vet for the Phillies, we have Riders and Stock. Coming the vet for the Phillies, we have 1 pitch on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. So the base has been going. We got a pitch coming rising. Right the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And basically we're gonna get another pitch for you. Right. So right the catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. This is my girl. I got no pitch coming rising. Right the catch is good. That's a strike 1. That's a 2-1. And basically my girl. I got no pitch coming for you. Rising. So we got that one. That's a 5 ball. And it's 2-2. And basically my girl. I got another pitch coming for you, Rising. And he swings at that one. That's another 5 ball. It's still 2-2. And basically my girl. I got another pitch coming for Rising. He swings at that one. That ball's going to the back wall. That ball's going. Go! Solo home run for Matt Marion and for Bryson Stein. And the Phillies have advanced their lead in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the second. And the score is the Diamondbacks got 0 and the Phillies got 3 runs. And now we're up to the score is 3-0 Phillies. And Bryson Stein hit a home run today in the bottom of the second. That's what I'm talking about, Bryson Stein. Go ahead, young fella. And that was 3-0 Phillies. Now the Diamondbacks are down 3-0. Here we go. We got Charles Wood coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. And basically, we're going to get a pitch coming. We got to get Charles Wood to that one. That's a foul ball. That's on 1. This is how we started the game yesterday. We were up 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Then the Diamondbacks started getting in the game. And then we won. And basically, we're going to get a pitch coming up for Kyrie. So we did that one. He did and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Diamondbacks got 0 runs. The Phillies got 3 runs. And that is the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Diamondbacks turn at the bat. Let's see what the Diamondbacks can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the third. And now it's 3-0 Phillies. I'm going to say this again. The Diamondbacks, the Arizona Diamondbacks suck. They sucked yesterday. They suck it again today. So all I got to say is the Diamondbacks are the worst baseball team ever. Can't stop the Phillies, man. Who the next week play want to hit a home run off the pitcher? Basically, when it's our turn and when our turn be coming in. But I want Zach Wheeler to strike out all these Diamondback batters out at the top of the second, so that way they can just not get no runs, not score, not even get them, let them get on base, but don't even let them get around the base, get 3 people on base, and even score a run. Let's just strike them out. That's what we need to do. That makes a terrible. I'm people going to the Phillies tonight. Gonna have a post-game concert after the game, so. Oh, man. Yeah. So we have Jake Hager coming to the bat for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks plays on base, 0 out, top of the third. Here we go. Jack Williams doing a pitch to the Jake. Right now, catch go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Jack Williams doing another pitch up for Jake. And he swings at that one. And that's a 5 ball. And that's a 1-1. And Jack Williams got another pitch coming up for Jake. And that ball goes in. And that's a ball too. That's a 2-1. And Zach Williams got another pitch coming up for Jay. Right, the catch is good. And that's a strike 2. That's a 2-2. And Zach Williams got another pitch coming up for Jay. He swings at that one. And that's a foul ball. And then the foul ball is still 2-2. And Zach Williams got a pitch coming up for Jay. Right now, catch is up. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And then we got another pitch coming up for Jay. He swings that one. Oh, somebody get it? And Redman caught that one. And Jake Hager is out. Jake Hager is out. And we have we have Jose Herrera coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks players on base. 1 out. Top of the third. Here we go. Zach Williams got a pitch coming up for Jose. And that's a strike 1. That's a 1. That really got another pitch coming from Jose. Right into the catcher's glove. And that is strike 2. And that's 0-2. And that really got another pitch coming from Jose. Right into the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And we got another pitch coming from Jose. And that's strike 3. And that is Jose Herrera is out. He's in the kick in the chip bags. What in the... The bag got so much air. And then there's just the chips at the bottom. Like, really? Because we're... You about to really got all the air in there and then the chips are way at the bottom. There we are. Dalton, running the show. Come up the bat for the Diamondbacks and Diamondback players on base. 2 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. And Zach Williams to the pitcher with the Sullivan. And that's a strike 1. That's on 1. And Zach Williams got the pitcher with the Sullivan. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's on 2. Zach Williams got the pitcher with the Sullivan. Right now the catcher's gone. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Zach Williams got the pitch coming up for Dawson. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 1-2. And Zach Williams got another pitch coming up for the loser. And he swings at that one. And that is another foul ball. And it's still 1-2. And Zach Williams got another pitch coming up for the loser. He swings at that one. Right into the outfield. And can't get the ball back in play. So the loser, Marshall, advances to first base. On the next bat for the Diamondbacks, we have Pavin Smith coming on the bat for the Diamondbacks. We have 1 Diamondback player on first base. 2 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. They really got a pitch coming up for Pavin. That's it. Right in the catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then we got another pitch coming up for Pavin. He swings at that one. And that is a foul ball. And that's a 1-2. And that's a 1-1. So we got no face coming baby, right now can go. That's a strike 2, that's a 1-2. And the winner got no face for Vader. That's a ball 2, and that's a 2-2. And we're gonna say what? Crazy. And then we got a face coming out for Vader. And then catches up. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Jack really got a face coming out for my baby. So that one right there, and I knew what I called that one. And I'm going to tell you what the score is, guys. The score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn to bat at the bottom of the third. And it's 3-0 Phillies. So the Diamondbacks haven't scored a run hasn't scored a run at all. And it's 3-0 Phillies. The Diamondbacks are terrible right now. So John Bird, the score is 3-0 Phillies. So it's 3-0 Phillies. So pretty much the Phillies are on top with 3 runs, and the Diamondbacks haven't scored no runs yet. So that's just telling you right there. The Diamondbacks are terrible in this game. So. If you just tuned in, guys, the score is 3-0. The score is 3-0. The Phillies are on top, so just so you know. To come up the bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Hoskins coming to bat for the Phillies. The Phillies players on base. 0 out, 0 outs. Bottom of the third, here we go. And Montgomery will pitch up for Reese, and that's strike 1 is on 1. And Montgomery will not pitch up for Reese, he swings at that one. So again, the outfield is going to catch it in time. And that's a base hit, and Reese Hoskins will advance to first base. MVP, MVP, Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation. 3-time MVP, so coming to the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 MVP on base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. That's it's 0-1 with a ground in the first. Thanks, guys. Back over there. It was about your post-game conference. And Mason Montgomery got the pitch going to reverse. And that is strike 1, that's on 1. And Mason Montgomery got the pitch on the right shot to a bunt move that they won. So a foul bunt, and that is strike, and that is 0-2. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming right swing to that one. That goes over to the side over there. And that's another foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And Mason Montgomery got another pitch to right. He swings that one. The ball's high up in the air. Oh, and it's in the dirt. And Reese Hoskins will advance to second base, and Weishaupt will advance to first base. Alright, coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. We have base players at first base and second base, 0 outs. Bottom of the third, here we go. And Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming from Nick. He swings at that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one, that's 0-1. And I was about to say, we just about to get ready to do another one. Okay, Mason Montgomery got another pitch coming from Nick. Next one is that one. Okay, come on, boy. And Nick Castellanos is out. And Weishaupt is out. And when Reese Hoskins advances to third base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Richard coming to bat for the Phillies. We have one free player on third base, 2 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. And Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming with JT running. Running catch is good, and catch is good. That's a ball, that's a 1-0. And Mason Montgomery got no pitch coming with JT running, catch is good. That's a ball 2, that's a 2-0. And Mason Montgomery got no pitch coming with JT, he swings at that one. That's a strike 2. No, that's a foul ball, and it's a 2-1. And Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming up from JT. Catcher caught that one. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And then see my gun, I got numbers coming JT running, catch his gun. That is ball 4. And JT Mementos is walked and will advance to first base. Comes up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Alec Boone coming up to bat for the Phillies. We have Phillies on first base and third base. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Mason Montgomery did a pitch up from Allen. Running catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Mason Montgomery got a pitch coming up from Allen. He swings that one. Oh, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. And that is the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 4th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Diamondbacks' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Diamondbacks can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the 4th. And it's still 3-0 Phillies. good. It's still 3-0. You better do it for me, man. Just 3-0. And just read the love each other for the girls, and that's a 3-1. And we still in here. I have a decent up here. Here we go. And just really got love each other for Josh. Trying to catch his girl. That's a straight 2. That's a 3-2. That's a 4 count. 7 is in. Still can't pass the 3-0 score. Like, literally. Okay, never get another one. And just we got another victim of Josh. And that's 3 out. And that's strike 3. And Josh Rojas is out. And the next debate for the Diamondbacks, we have Christine Walker coming back for the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondbacks face on base. 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. And here's the rig. I don't know if he's coming up for Christine Green. What is that, Carter? Throw the first base 3 times. And Christine Walker is out. Now, the next event for the Diamondbacks, we have there for Taylor. Coming to the for the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondbacks raise on base. 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Yeah, dudes, we really got the pitch coming for David. And he swings at that one. Oh, right into the outfield. Come on. And we get that's a base hit. And then for Taylor, advances to first base. Way to go, dudes. You had to make that happen. Get a man on base. Every time we do this. And the next event for the Diamondbacks, we have Alec Thomas. Alec Thomas coming to the bat for the Diamondbacks. We have 1 Diamondback player on first base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. So we got another pitch coming up for okay. Trying to catch his girl. Woo! That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Yes, we got another pitch coming up for okay. He's looking at that one. Oh! Somebody come on to the way. At least I was going to drop the base. Please. And then Patella advances the second base. And Aaron K. Thomas advances the first base. How can we try to not get that base? So as soon as Jimmy threw it back in the meeting, he thought he dropped that. Come on, please. Literally. And you couldn't get that. Anyway. We had to do work. He's like, nope. I got this. Ways do that. Here come the bitchy coach coming to talk to you. It's me. That's the bat for the Diamondbacks via Geraldo. For Damo, coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks. We got one Diamondback. We got Diamondback players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. And this we got a picture of Geraldo. Right, that catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. We got another picture of them for we got another picture of the other, right now catches up. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And this we got another picture coming up from the other. And that's a strike 1. That's a 2-1. This we got another picture of the other. Right now catches go. And that's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Andrew, we got Andrew. At least he's warming up. So you're gonna come pictures. You know, probably now I don't know what up anything was. Still, that's a good thing. Yeah, got another picture of the other. And that's a ball 4. And the other. Kilimanjaro is walk and will advance to first base. And then King Thomas will advance to second base. And then Masteryhi will advance to third base. Now we got a base little situation for the Diamondbacks. Great. Really thought. Here comes intermediate general manager Bob Thompson coming up to the mound. Talk to the U.S. Marine. Rolling. Pitching change for the Phillies. Phillies vs Arizona DiamondBacks. Give in the pitch for the Phillies. So Canelo was he coming? So coming off the bat for the Diamondbacks, we get Martini, and we got the bases on it for the Diamondbacks. We got 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. And then you got a pitch coming up for. Got a pitch coming up for KZ. And that catcher caught that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And you got a pitch coming up for KZ. And that catcher caught that one. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And you got a for KZ. And that's a ball 2. And that's a 2-1. And I don't know if it's coming there for. Let's get there. Alright, this was that one. 1-2, catch it. Yes, that's 3 outs for the Diamondbacks. And the score is the Diamondbacks got 0 runs, the Phillies got 3 runs. And we move on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn to bat at the bottom of the 7. And it's still 3-0 Phillies. That's a terrible. And Kenneth Smith coming in coming to the pitch for the Diamondbacks. So we got Bobby Scott coming to bat for the Phillies. No favors and base. 0 out. Palmer some here do. And Kenneth Smith drew a pitch of the Robinson. He swings it down. The outfield called there. And Robinson's start is out. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swan coming to bat for the Phillies. No favors on base. 1 out. 5-7. Here we go. Caleb Smith got a pitch coming to get ready. And that's a strike 1. That's on 1. And Caleb Smith got enough pitch coming to get ready for it. When the catch is go. That's a strike 2. That's on 1-2. And Caleb Smith got enough pitch coming to get ready for it. He swings that one. And that's a and that's a foul ball. And that's still on 1-2. And Caleb Smith doing enough pitch up for Kyle. And he swings to that goes high in. He get out there, called down. And Kyle Swimmer is out. The fanatic is just funny. We go next to bat for the Phillies. We have Reese Hudson coming to bat for the Phillies. No favors on base. 2 outs. 5-7. Here we go. Kevin Smith got a pitch. It's going to be Reese running. The catches go. And that's strike 1. That's on 1. And Kevin Smith got a pitch coming for you. Reese get ready. And the catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Kevin Smith got another pitch coming for you. Reese get ready. And that is a swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. Okay, so we got enough pitch coming for you. Reese right. The catch is going. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Okay, so we got enough pitch coming for you. Reese get ready. Swings at that one. That ball's high. It's going. That ball's going. Oh, and the outfield caught that. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Diamondbacks have 2 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Diamondbacks' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Diamondbacks can do. It's their turn at the bat at the top of the 8th. And it's still 3-0 Phillies. Coming up the pitch for the Phillies, we have Brad Hand. So I guess Andrew Williams the front line, and we have Brad Hand coming up the pitch for the Phillies. Now Brad Hand did not do well in last night's game. That's why the Phillies fans were booing him. So we got Carson Kelly coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondback plays on base. 0 out, about top of the 8th. Here we go. Brad Hand got a pitch coming up for Carson. Right now, catcher's gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And right here, got another pitch coming up for Carson. Right now, catcher's gun. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And right here, got another pitch coming up for Carson. And he swings at that one. And the catcher caught that one. And Carson Kelly is out. And then next the bat for the Diamondbacks, we have the Lutu for the show. Coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks, the Diamondbacks plays on base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Hit middle. But hit the pitch of the Lutu. And that is a strike 1. That's on 1. And right here doing the pitch of the Lutu. And I catch a call that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And right here got another pitch coming up. And that is strike 2. And that is a 1-2. And right here got another pitch coming up. And that is a ball 2. And that's a 2-2. And right here got another pitch coming up from Dave Walton. Walton. Alright, that catch is gone. And that is strike 3. And Dave Walton for show is out. He's redeeming himself from last night. Redeeming himself. Still got 2 Diamondback ball players. And up next, the bat for the Diamondbacks, we have Jordan Niplow coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks. No Diamondbacks players on base. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. Here we go. And right here, got a pitch coming up for Jordan. Right, the catch is go. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. And right here, got the pitch coming for Jordan. Right, the catch is go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And right here, got another base coming up for Jordan. Right in the catches go. That's a strike 2. That's a 1-2. Shout to the one person who was singing for the 1 run. And right here, got another base coming up for Jordan. And that catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Yeah, right here, got another base coming for Jordan. Launches that one. And you got a piece of that, so that's a 5 ball. And it's still 2-2. And right here, got another base coming up for Jordan. And he swings at that one. 1, JT gets that one. JT called that one. That's 3 outs. And the score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And move on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 8th. And it's still 3-0 Phillies. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. And Kenneth Smith still pitching for the Diamondbacks. MVP, MVP, Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. 3-time MVP also comes to bat for the Phillies on base, Bears on base. Bottom of the 8th, here we go. Kenneth Smith doing a picture for Rice. And the catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Oh my God, we got his son. Get it out, man. Please. And okay, this we got members in the rice, right in the catches go. That's a ball two, that's a 2-0. Okay, so we got members gonna be rice. He swing that swing and a miss, and that's strike one is a 2-1. Okay, so we got members coming for you rice, get ready. And so swing it out, get in the dirt, go out, right there. And Barcelona, and that's a base hit, and Barcelona's on first base. Talking about boys, get on base, man. And Barcelona with 9 speed. Which are 9 speed. And then next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Nick Castellanos coming to the bat for the Phillies. We have 1 people on first base, 0 outs, 5 in the 8. Here we go. Okay, so we got the pitch going to be Nick and Ready. Next swing to that one. Oh, Vice Born. One Vice Born. Yes! Did we get that? Yes, we got that one score. Yeah, Barcelona wanted to get that one score right there. And Nick Castellanos, he didn't stop at first base, couldn't get the ball back in time. And Nick Castellanos stopped at second base. So the score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. The Phillies got their fourth run score at the bottom of the eighth by Bryce Harper. And now it's up to in the lead, and the score is up to 4-0 Phillies. Take that one, Diamondbacks. 4-0 Phillies. Y'all terrible. Y'all lose again. Oh my God. This is the L for the Diamondbacks. Like y'all just terrible. Like wow. It's like, this is just not a good day for the Diamondbacks at all. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Miller coming to bat for the Phillies. We have 1 big player on second base, 0 outs. Finally, here we go. Henry Smith will pitch up for JT. He swings at that one, and that is a swing and a miss, and the strike 1-1. And Curtis, we got another pitch coming for JT. Get ready. And right in the catch is go. And that's a ball, and that's a 1-1. And Curtis, we got another pitch for JT. He swings at that one. And that's a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. Please bring in Christopher Sanchez. Don't make it wrong. Yeah. Okay, so we got another pitch for JT. JT swings that one. That ball's going. Ah, I'm gonna caught that one. And JT Momentus is out. Next, the bat for the Phillies. We got Alec Bohm coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got 145 on second base. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Here's Smith got a pitch coming for Alec. Right, the catch is good. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1-1. They go bigger. Christmas Sanders. That's my fault one. Get that night, didn't Here's we got no pitch coming for Alec. Right, the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And it was over 3 with the ground. I'm proud of strike out. Damn, not a good night for Alec Bohm. And Kaden Smith got a pitch coming up for you, Alec. Get ready. And Alec Smith did that one. And Alec Bohm is out. Next, the bat for the Phillies. We have a dual Herrera coming up the bat for the Phillies. We have 155 on second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Okay, Smith got a pitch coming up for you, Lulu. Get ready. And then catch is go. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1-1. Dude, why are we swinging that pitches like that? Okay, so we got no pitch coming up. He swings at that one. Swing and a miss. And that's 0-2. Okay, so we got the pitch coming up for Blue. Right, and the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. Okay, so we got another pitch coming from Blue. And he swinging that one. And then, that was the catch. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Diamondbacks have 0 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. And that is the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And we went on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Diamondbacks' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Diamondbacks can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the 9th. And then now it's 4-0 Phillies. So we had Christopher Sanchez coming up the pitch for the Phillies. And because Zay is a good pitcher, he's going to close the pitcher for the game here. So we got Josh Rojas coming up the bat for the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks plays on base, 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. And Christopher Sanchez is a pitch up for Josh. And I caught that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez do another pitch up for Josh. And that is a strike 1. And that's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's a 1-1. Christopher Sanchez do another pitch up for Christopher Sanchez do another pitch up for Josh. And that is a foul ball. And that's a 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Josh. He swings at that one. Right into the outfield. And Josh Rojas advances to first base. And that's the bat for the Diamondbacks. We have Christian Walker coming to bat for the Diamondbacks. One Diamondback player on first base, 0 outs. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a base coming up for Christian. What is it? Right inside catches go. That is strike 1, and that's 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming up for Christian. Right, that catches go. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Christian. He's winning at that one. And that's a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Christian. He's winning that one. Oh, doing the second. Oh, doing the first. Out of play. And Josh Rojas is out. But Christian Walker advances to first base. It's safe on first base and will stay on. It's safe and will stay on first base. But Josh Rojas is just out. And that's the bat for the Diamondbacks. We had David Bartelli coming to the bat for the Diamondbacks. We got one Diamondback player on first base, 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got the pitch coming up for David. And that is strike 1, and that's on 1. Christopher Sanchez got the pitch coming up for David. He swings at that one. And that is a foul ball, and that's 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got the pitch coming for David. And he swings at that one. And that's another foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Because we're saying they're gonna pick up David and he's running the catch his gun. And that is strike three. And then Fratelli is out. And the next bat for the Diamondbacks, we have AK Thomas coming to bat for the Diamondbacks. One Diamondback play on first base, 2 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. He's going to take the pitch to the AK. He swings that one, and we're talking about now. And he is. And he couldn't get in time. And the other K Thomas is just safe. And Christian Walker will advance to second base. But the Phillies offense do that. Don't walk back, but you couldn't get in time. You still early. And the next bat for the Diamondbacks, we have Gabriel for the Damo. Hello, the bat for the Diamondbacks. We have one Diamondbacks on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. This mistake is their picture to get Gabriel. And the catcher called that one, and that's a ball, and that's a 1-0. And Christmas City got no base coming up with the and the catch for that one, that is a strike one, that's a 1-1. Christmas City got no base coming up for the and the catch for that one, that's a ball 2, that's a 2-1. And Christmas City's got no pitch coming up together. He swings that one. Oh, pass on to something, and that is the game, y'all. Phillies win. Phillies win 4-0. Phillies win 4-0. And the Phillies advanced on to 30-29 of the season. And the Diamondbacks advanced on to 28-33 on the season. And the Phillies get the and the winning streak is alive, and move on to the 9-game winning streak. And this is the first time ever Rob Johnson will have an 8-0 start as the first generation with an 8-0 start in this game. We have a 9-0 start in the month of June. We have a 9-0 lead in the start in the month of June. We got a 9 consecutive game winning streak, and play the game exactly when. So I can say, ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies are done good today, and so and shout out to Life in Sports Talk with Jay come to the stream, and all that good stuff, and so you guys. Make sure you guys join the rest of y'all Saturday night, and I will see you guys right back here tomorrow for the game finale, for the series finale of the Phillies versus the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Arizona Diamondbacks for the season finale of Game 3 of the 3-game series. And let's see if the Phillies at 1:35 p.m. tomorrow, and let's hope the Phillies get the sweep tomorrow, so we can knock off the Diamondbacks and get ready for next week to take on a 3-game series against the Miami Marlins coming to town. And I gotta say is, Go ahead, Phillies. We the red hot Phillies. We can't beat me. You can't beat the Phillies. Come on, red hot. Hey. Peace and good. Guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another Phillies live play-by-play. Good job, Phillies.